Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, has DC's Kevin Feige finally been found? Producer Dan Lin is in talks to take control of the film and TV for the superhero arm of Warner Brothers Discovery. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the move, which will see DC Films president Walter Hamada exit, comes as a new Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav seeks a reset for the brand. Has the new head of DC been found? Dan Lin, the executive turned producer who counts hits such as live-action Aladdin, I'm not sure if I would count that as a hit, the Lego Movie and the It horror movies among his credits, is in talks to take role of the DC chief. Multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. The role would encompass overseeing not just film, but television as well, with Lin reporting directly to Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav, according to sources. The proposed structure would bypass the three separate division heads and put control of DC in the hands of one person. Walter Hamada, the current head of DC Films, would transition out of the role, according to sources. A Warner insider says that no negotiations are taking place and no official offer has been made, although other sources say the parties are discussing salary, reporting structure, and the future of Lin's prolific production company, Rideback. If any deal does close, it would cap off one of the most intense executive searches in recent memory, and one that faced scrutiny by rival Hollywood producers and executives as well as DC fans. Zaslav has said he was searching for Warner's own version of Kevin Feige, the famed Marvel executive who has steered the rival comic book company's movie slate and then later its TV portfolio, transforming it into a multi-billion-dollar pop culture juggernaut. I think we should give Kevin Feige all the credit for all those things because he had a lot of successful and very accomplished people working under him who seems that some of them have left, and I don't know, maybe that's the reason for all the misses lately rather than the success. Hard to say, because if Kevin Feige was responsible for all the brilliance of phase 1 through 3, then what the hell is going on in phase 4? Lin's name appeared late in the game, but he has a champion in Warner's advisor, Alan Horn. Ah, that's very interesting. The former Disney chair who ran Warner as president and COO in the aughts. It was during that latter tenure that Lin worked for Horn, starting as a junior exec and rising to senior VP of production. He struck out on his own as a producer in 2008, but not before shepherding movies such as The Departed, 10,000 BC. He also saw the infamous and aborted Justice League feature that was to have been directed by George Miller. Lin is a respected producer known for his smarts, and in a town full of hype and egos, his willingness to find experts on the fields that are not his forte. And that's nice. He has worked on franchises, the Robert Downey Jr. starring Sherlock Holmes features, the 4 Lego movies. Those are all good films, as well as the wildly successful 2-part adaptation of Stephen King's It, another very good couple of films. His resume ranges from big offerings such as the billion-dollar grossing Aladdin. Wow, I didn't realize it made that much money. That was not a film that I wanted to watch. I saw the animated film when I was a kid, and that was good enough for me. And he also has TV experience, a key factor for the new position. He and his company are in post-production on the big-budget live-action series take on Avatar: The Last Airbender for Netflix. I'm kind of excited for that, but also a little worried because Netflix is such a disaster now when it comes to new shows. And of course, the departure of the original showrunners was deeply concerning. I think that they were not given the level of control that they wanted, and that is concerning. Those are the guys, right? Though rival Marvel Studios has a closely connected universe, DC under Hamada explored some stories that took place in separate universes, including the $1 billion grossing Oscar-winning Joker and Matt Reeves' The Batman, which brought in $769 million globally. Sequels to both of those are in the works. And I will say I did like some of that. I liked the standalone Joker movie. The Batman was a good movie, but I would almost rather they just have a connected universe. It's just very difficult to follow what's going on in DC, what's connected, what's not. There's a little bit of a freedom there that it allows them to do things that Marvel is not able to do. And I mean, like, make a Joker movie that was just spectacular and a little more grounded, right? in real life, but at the same time, a very good movie. It's something that they can't necessarily do if it's sort of set in a DC superhero universe. Amato is gearing up to release 3 or 4 films a year between theaters and HBO Max when the Warner Brothers Discovery merger occurred. Lin would join DC at a time in which Zaslav has vowed to reshape DC with a 10-year plan he hopes will allow the brand to compete with the Disney-owned Marvel Studios, which has built the biggest film franchise in history. So it seems like Dan Lin is one of the frontrunners. Now we also have this story from Variety, which covers a lot of the same terrain, but also says that this is not finalized yet, that Dan Lin is only in the mix and that he's not actually been selected. I think I kind of got the same thing from The Hollywood Reporter, although it seemed like maybe talks were further along. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited for Dan Lin to possibly be taking over DC, given some of his past projects? What do you think? I think some of the projects like Lego Movie and other things that they mentioned, like Departed was good, the It movies were good. I'm excited, kind of excited, and like I said, a little guarded and a little concerned about Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I'll have to see how that turns out. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, if you want to continue to smash the narrative, then smash the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.